backstabbed our family over a $3 million inheritance. But karma hit her harder. My sister Ivy always had a talent for slipping into the center of things. Conversations, photographs, family wills. If you blinked, she'd rearrange the narrative so she was the protagonist. And I, quiet, practical, allergic to drama, was just the extra. When our grandfather died, it wasn't a surprise that his will came with fireworks. What shocked us was the number, $3 million, split between Ivy and me. Except Ivy got to it first. She called me 2 hours after the funeral. No tears in her voice, only calculation. Grandpa changed the will last month, she said. Left everything to me. He said you didn't visit enough. I stared at the phone like it had grown thorns. I'd visited every Sunday. I'd taken him to his dialysis appointments, stocked his fridge, changed his dressings when the nurses canceled. Ivy, I said slowly. He couldn't even hold a pen last month. She laughed. I didn't say he wrote it. I said he changed it. Later, we learned she'd brought in a notary, coached him through the words, filmed just enough of his trembling nods to call it legal. Her boyfriend, a paralegal, made sure the paperwork slid through unnoticed. It was clean, slick, unchallengeable. My parents were devastated. Grandpa had promised to help with Mom's medical bills. Dad had planned to retire early. Instead, Ivy bought a condo downtown with floor-to-ceiling windows and posted photos captioned, "Manifesting Abundance." We tried to move on. I picked up a second job, paid off Mom's treatments in monthly bites, while Ivy drank $12 matcha and hosted crystal sound baths on her balcony. Then, last winter, Ivy called again, voice trembling this time, but not with grief. "I'm being audited," she said. "Something's wrong. I need your help." Apparently, in her rush to manifest abundance, she forgot taxes exist. She'd claimed the full inheritance without reporting it properly. Her crypto investments crashed. She owed back taxes, penalties, legal fees, over $900,000, and her boyfriend had vanished. "I just need a loan to cover the worst of it. Maybe $100,000, she said, as if asking for a ride to the airport. I let her talk, let her cry, let her twist the story like always until she was the victim and the IRS was some faceless villain stomping on her dreams. Then I said, "You told me Grandpa thought I wasn't family anymore, so this wouldn't be my problem, right?" She went silent. The next week, I emailed the IRS anonymously, sent over a few documents she'd boasted about once. Photos of her ledger, fake donation receipts, voice memos bragging about loopholes. I didn't sign my name, didn't have to. By spring, her accounts were frozen, condo seized. She was trending on TikTok under #manifestingfraud. Last I heard, she was working retail in a strip mall, trying to sell gratitude journals to women who recognized her from her old influencer days. As for me, I still work 2 jobs, still clip coupons. But last month, I got a letter in the mail. Turns out Grandpa had written a second will. A nurse found it wedged behind his bookshelf, handwritten, dated, witnessed. This one left everything to me. After legal verification, the court overturned Ivy's windfall. She owes me restitution. She'll be paying for the rest of her life. I kept one thing she left behind in the condo, a framed quote that once sat above her fireplace. "Abundance flows to those who believe they deserve it." I hung it in my kitchen, right next to Grandpa's photo.